60,000 feet above the Persian Gulf, the bomb bay doors open. Inside, 8 GBU-28 bunker busters, each one weighing 2,300 kilograms, each one capable of penetrating 6 meters of reinforced concrete before detonating. They release, one after another, falling silent through the dark air toward the targets 40,000 feet below. The first impact registers on thermal cameras 600 kilometers away, then the second, then the third. Tehran's military installations are burning. This is not a drill. This is not a warning strike. This is what American air power looks like when the restraint ends. The B-52 Stratofortress has been flying since 1952. 70 years. Every major American conflict. It has outlasted every aircraft designed to replace it. Wingspan, 56 meters. That is longer than the Wright brothers' first flight. A maximum payload, 32,000 kilograms of ordnance. It can carry more bombs in a single aircraft than most countries deploy in a month. On this mission, the B-52s departed from Diego Garcia, the American base in the Indian Ocean, 2,200 kilometers from Tehran. Round trip, 12 hours, non-stop, 8 crew members. They have done this before. They know exactly what they are doing. The weapons loaded for this mission are GBU-28s, the Deep Throat Bunker Buster, designed specifically to destroy hardened underground facilities. Iran has been building those facilities for 20 years. Fordow, Natanz, Parchin, buried under mountains, reinforced with steel and concrete, designed to survive any conventional strike. The GBU-28 was designed to prove that theory wrong. A B-52 strike on a defended target does not begin at the runway. Thus, it begins in a planning cell 72 hours earlier. Every threat, every radar site, every missile battery, mapped, assigned, scheduled for suppression. Ahead of the B-52s, the escort package launches. F-22 Raptors, stealth air superiority fighters. Their job, clear the corridor. Any Iranian interceptor that climbs to altitude will not return. Behind the Raptors, EA-18G Growlers, electronic warfare aircraft. They flood Iranian radar frequencies with noise. Air defense operators see nothing, track nothing. The B-52s are invisible before they ever cross the border. As the formation approaches, HARM anti-radiation missiles are already inbound. They follow radar emissions to their source. Every Iranian radar that activates becomes a target. The ones that stay dark cannot see the aircraft coming. The ones that activate are destroyed. 3,000 kilometers into the mission, the B-52 formation joins with the tanker track. KC-135 Stratotankers, the aircraft that makes all of this possible. The boom connects, fuel transfers. The bombers do not slow down. By the time the B-52s reach their release point, 47 aircraft are airborne in support of this single mission. Fighters, jammers, tankers, surveillance aircraft, rescue helicopters positioned on standby. The most powerful air operation in years, and Tehran does not know it is coming. The B-52s are still 200 kilometers from the release point when the first Tomahawks fire. Destroyer groups in the Persian Gulf. Vertical launch cells opening, missiles climbing. The Tomahawk Block V. Range, 1,800 kilometers. Accuracy, within 3 meters. It flies at 880 kilometers per hour, from 50 meters above the terrain, navigating by GPS and its own digital map of the Earth. The first 12 Tomahawks are targeted exclusively at Iranian air defense infrastructure, radar sites, command nodes, surface-to-air missile batteries. Before a single B-52 releases its weapons, the air defense network is already being dismantled. Inside Iranian Air Defense Command posts, the picture on the screens is fragmenting. Radar returns disappearing, communication links going silent, reports of impacts at multiple sites. The operators understand what is happening. There is nothing they can do to stop it. At 42,000 feet, the B-52 formation reaches its release coordinates. The bomb bay doors open. The targeting computers confirm lock. The first bomb releases, then the second. Then all of them, falling in sequence, separating from the aircraft and tracking toward their individual targets. The GBU-28 does not explode on surface impact. It drives through concrete, through steel, through earth, penetrating until it reaches the chamber beneath. Then it detonates. The first impacts register at the Fordow facility, Iran's most fortified underground enrichment site, buried 80 meters under a mountain. The GBU-28 reaches it anyway. Secondary explosions follow as stored ammunition and fuel ignite. The fires are visible from 70 kilometers, the B-52 formation banks away from the target area. The bomb bays are empty. The mission is complete. The aircraft are already heading back to Diego Garcia, 12 hours home. Behind the B-52s, the carrier-based fighters continue the campaign. Targets that survived the initial wave are being serviced by F/A-18 Super Hornets now. The air campaign will not stop until the target list is empty. From the outskirts of Tehran, the horizon to the south is burning. The military installations that ring the city are taking direct hits. Columns of smoke are rising against the night sky. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps bases surrounding the capital are the primary targets. Command and control facilities, missile storage sites, underground bunkers. The strikes are simultaneous, too many targets for the defenses to prioritize. At one location, an Iranian surface-to-air missile battery attempts to engage. The crew activates the radar, acquires a track, attempts a launch. The HARM missile that has been orbiting for 40 minutes finds them in 8 seconds. At Natanz, the enrichment halls are located 20 meters underground. The designers believed that depth made them invulnerable. 2 GBU-28s, sequenced 4 seconds apart to exploit the first crater, prove otherwise. By 0400, 7 separate military installations are on fire. 2 underground facilities have been penetrated. The air defense network is offline. At Diego Garcia, this was not a single B-52 mission. 6 aircraft participated in tonight's strike. 12 more are on the ground, armed and ready. The United States Air Force operates 76 B-52s. All of them are available. In the waters surrounding Iran, 2 carrier strike groups remain on station. 140 aircraft between them, guided missile destroyers, a submarine force that has not been publicly disclosed. What Iran cannot see is what should concern them most. The B-2 Spirit stealth bomber. Radar cross-section the size of a golf ball. It can reach any target in Iran from Missouri without refueling. And Tehran would not know it was there until the bombs arrived. On the destroyers, reload operations are already underway. The vertical launch cells that fired tonight will be reloaded within hours. This is not a one-night campaign. In the operations center, battle damage assessment is being compiled. Satellite images from the first passes confirm impact at primary targets. 17 of the 19 designated targets have been struck. 2 remain. B-52s returning to base, carrier jets rearming on deck, destroyers reloading, Marines at forward positions. The full weight of American military power is now committed to this theater. But Iran has not been silenced. The mobile ballistic missile launchers, Shahab-3, Imad, Khaybar Sheikhan, are moving through the mountains north of Tehran. Mobile, concealed, capable of reaching Israel, Saudi Arabia, and American bases across the region. The satellites are tracking them. The aircraft are searching for them. But mobile launchers can move faster than a targeting cycle, and each one carries a warhead that changes the calculation entirely. At Diego Garcia, the crews that just returned are in debriefing. 300 meters away, the next formation is already being armed. The second wave launches in 6 hours. Tehran is burning tonight, but the mobile launchers are still out there, and the crews in those aircraft know this is not over.